Why did you go to the woods, and what did you learn? So I'm going to look at that in a couple parts. First off, why did I go to the woods today? Well, I wanted to get some woods time, but wanted to shoot some videos. I wanted to shoot a video on a new pack I got, the Miltech pack. I wanted to shoot a video on cooking an egg inside of a potato. That's for Gear Grinden 19. I wanted to shoot a video on setting up a hammock with whoopee slings. That was my plans. And along with the potato and egg, I was going to cook up a steak. Okay, so that's why I went to the woods. You're going to ask, well, what happened? Okay, well, what happened? Well, let's start off with the Miltech. When I sat down to look at the video that I shot for the Miltech, after, sometime being out here in the woods, I realized somehow or another I had either deleted or forgot to push record the whole section where I was reviewing. I had the first part, but the whole review part I'd lost. Okay, so what else? Well, I was going to cook a egg and a potato. Oh, what could go wrong there? Well, brought 2 eggs. Yeah, I set them next to the fire. I accidentally stepped on one. Okay, I still had another one. I put that inside the potato that I dug out. Oh, it was beautiful. Got it all bowed out. Had the other egg setting there. It was in a bowl. Wasn't going to break it. Yeah, I broke it. I don't know how. I turned around, stepped on it somehow, on the side of the bowl, cracked it. Well, I tipped it into the potato and said, well, I'll make the best of it. Putting it into the fire, I dropped it. Tipped the whole thing over into the fire. Said, hey, I still got my steak. So I put my steak on and it started doing some other stuff, and I didn't realize how hot. I'd actually had it on the coals, but there was some wood that caught fire and burnt the steak pretty badly. I thought I had it set off far enough where I could let it cook for a few minutes, but anyway, I ended up burning the steak. Well, I still had my hammock and the whoopee sling. Well, I started setting that up, and I found out not far from here some Boy Scouts are camping. And as I was filming that, they were running through the woods, screaming and hollering and having a good time. Hey, I wasn't going to stop them. They're out in the woods. Let them have a good time. But then the wind picked up. It's not bad now, but it was windy. The wind was howling. I went back to watch the video, and you couldn't hear a thing I was saying. So overall, what did I learn from this? Well, even with the noise and the wind and the interruptions, sometimes you just can't get away from society. Even in rural states, sometimes you just can't seem to get away from it. I still learned how to set up my hammock and set up the whoopee slings. It took me a couple different tries to get it exactly how I wanted it. I learned how to do that. With my cooking video, what did I learn? Well, I learned to be a little bit more careful when you're putting the potato into the fire. Ease it in. Don't try to go straight into the hot coals. You'll burn yourself and drop it. But the steak was burnt. I learned that it was just perfect when I stopped and I looked at my surroundings. The steak not cooked just right in a restaurant could run the whole evening, and you might not even be able to. You might tell yourself, I can't eat it, it's so bad. But somehow, when you're in the woods, a steak cooked not just to your likings is still perfect, and you seem to eat every bite of it. So I guess, what did I learn? I learned, why did I come to the woods? Did I come to the woods to shoot a video on hammocks or on packs? And yeah, what did I learn about that pack? I learned that's a darn good pack. That Miltech pack, a darn good pack for the price. But what did I learn? If I came out here to shoot a video, and that's why I came to the woods, I'm out here for the wrong reason. If you go to the woods and you shoot a video while you're there, but I think sometimes we just need to go out and enjoy the woods for what it is. Thanks for putting up with my ramblings, and actually it made for a better day. I thought I was having a bad day, and the more I stop and look around, I'm remembering why I came to the woods. Not to shoot a video, but for the woods. What? What are you watching me for? Get outside!